Welcome back, everyone, to the complete Pineleaf. It appears I've found the Grodbog, and we need to kill a few of these to help make the location safer. Whew. The droning noise of 1,000 Grodbog voices is enough to drive anyone mad. That incessant chittering never seems to stop. The voices are be silenced. The largest Grodbog, the Grodbog warriors, are responsible for the loudest of the chittering. Yes, they are. And we have not only that to take care of, but to find some shells from these laborers. Or these various beetles here. So I need to kill 9 warriors and 7 beetles. Ooh, fun! Here is the first of the 3 areas that I'm supposed to inspect, and apparently it has a mirror. This mirror of the Redhorn Lows, used to reflect the light to illuminate the mind, has been knocked out of alignment, likely by the orcs who roam here. The dwarves will have difficulty exploring safely if they cannot see, so talk to Alti about the light when I finish up on that. But now I need to find the second cluster. I found the chittering hole and noted it. And apparently it also has more of these warriors that I'm supposed to be killing. I have found 6 of them so far, which is, I guess, not too bad of a number. But I need 9. So now I have 7 of 9. Now there's one more hive down this way, I think. This looks like the final of the 3 areas I need to visit. The Great Hive is now noted. Well, I don't think I have time to note it right now because I'm in the middle of a fight. But I'll note it as soon as the fight's over, alright? There you go. Now, I think I got everything done, so let's get back to camp. I managed to deal with those beetles for you.
These hulls will be great once more.
I take it this means that there are fewer Grodbog around the orb deposits? Excellent! But they kept returning, you say. I do wonder if they can ever make this area safe once again. And I also managed to find a mirror and realigned it.
May Durin return soon to his hulls.
Now I can see, at last, until those blasted orcs knock it out of alignment again. Oh, well, there's always that. Always that. Very well, and I have noted those locations.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's bane.
You saw some promising locations? I'm excited to begin my search, but we're just miners and wouldn't stand a chance out there, like you could. I'll have to keep those locations on record. If we can discover a way to reduce the size of this immense hive those Grodbog have built, we may someday be able to get started. Alright, Warden Shield. Yes, that's an improvement. That's an improvement. I guess I'll take the shield then.
Stay a moment. We will need your aid against the orcs of Moria.
Our camp is in a dangerous location, being so close to an enormous hive. But if we go further north, we are sure to be overrun by orcs. The ancient runes in the locket describe a chamber somewhere within the Redhorn Lows, and this could be the perfect place to set up our mining operation. The runes don't specify where exactly, but I believe this old garrison is inside the hive somewhere. Head south into the hive and search for the ancient garrison of Nude Hedin. Nude Hedin. Alright, I will look for it. Hidden locations. Thrilling! Ooh, this looks promising. I found a door. Found the ancient miners' garrison, Nude hidden. Well, let's see what's inside. One thing for certain, it looks like the Grodbog have already taken over it. Assess the entry room of Nude hidden. It is full of Grodbog, full of nesting facilities, full of nasty stuff. That's my assessment for the time being. Grodbog nurses. The Grodbog have converted Nud Hiden into an extension of their hive. This was once the ancient home of the dwarves, and should be again. While inside, defeat any Grodbog that I may find there. Defeat 10 of them. Okie dokie. I guess that's of any type. Then I won't be too choosy on which ones I go against, since the deed I have, because I still have the deed for these guys. I'm at 75 of 100, and of course there's the extra 200 after that. That's going to be inevitable. Now I will be able to complete some of those when I do the drowned treasury, which shouldn't be too long from now, right? Well, okay, I do have a number of things to do before the drowned treasury. As, for example, the... Oh, I still have that passage to find the guarded junction. I'll just probably have to go there after I finish with this area. I'm going to be leaving off the Flaming Deeps anyway for the moment. Not going to worry about that. It's down this way. The Queen's Chamber. Oh, wonderful. While the Grodbog Queen still lives, dwarves will never reclaim the honorable home of old. She must be struck down. Only then will this place be left in peace. Okie dokie. Well, there's the Queen. Now we'll want to deal with as much as we can inside here before we deal with the Queen, because I am pretty sure that whatever we do, the Queen is going to be likely attracting the others. I don't know if it works as it does with spiders, where if you kill a queen spider, all the nearby spiders come and attack. Probably even the ones that aren't normally aggressive. We'll see, because we do have that warrior over there. So we'll see if that warrior joins in the fun. Actually, no. The queen must not be really well liked. Either that or she has to scream for them to come after her. This might be the scream. Well, she didn't scream very successfully. Oh, or did she? Hard to tell, because I keep on getting silenced. Okay, the Queen's Chamber is done. Yay. Defeated the Grodbog Queen, and the Queen's Chamber is done. And I might as well get number 10 in my little quest here. 82 of 100. I think by the time I finish the Redhorn Loads, I'll at least finish the lower deed of the two. Now let's do this. Return to Alti for the nurse's quest. Okay, fine. And this is the third room. I will presume that we're going to have some sort of assistive barracks. All right, that takes care of that. But I also have these cocoons to worry about. Destroy Grodbog larvae. The Grodbog living where the dwarves once were is unacceptable. This is an honorable site of the ancient mines of Mithril. The Grodbog larvae should be destroyed in honor of the dwarves. Alright, fine. Let's kill the larvae. Alright. Do you also have a pupating stage that we need to deal with? Maybe that's what some of those others are. Yep. Look, okay, so it looks like Grodbog go through full metamorphosis then. Oh, there you go. Because those larvae look absolutely nothing like the adult stage, which I admit is not really all that unusual for insects. There you go. And then finally this one. So now we could return to Cooley. I have finished my assessment.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Dead, you say? Are you sure? Well, that's good. Cooley and I will pack up soon and make our way there. It will be up to us to ensure that those blasted insects do not try to occupy the ancient home of dwarves ever again. Well, maybe I shouldn't tell him that as soon as I finish killing them, more of them come in? Well, there is that. Well, I suppose I'll take that for now. And now I've managed to take care of the queen in there. Oh, and I also managed to take care of Grodbog.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's bane.
The thought of Grodbog raising their young where dwarves of legend once lived sickens me. That was once a warm home to the honorable dwarves. They found the mithril that many treasuries of Moria were made from. Well, oh well. And
The orcs of Moria have much to account for.
I finished searching through the quarters. I cannot believe the ancient garrison exists and is in such a rumor of a legend. It makes sense that this place is unlivable after the long time that has been left uninhabited by dwarves. I suppose when I think about it, it was foolish to think that it would be safe. It was more of a desire born of hope than from reality. Well, there is that. So what do you say, Alti?
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
The hive formations in this cavern have never been this large and must be incubating an immense population of Grodbog. They always lived in the nooks and crannies here, but recently their growth has been downright exploding. You can see it from here. The ceiling and walls are covered with cocoons and larvae. There must be a heat source helping to incubate all those eggs so quickly. Perhaps you could seek out this heat source. If we can find out where the heat comes from, we may be able to do something about it. Very well. I will do that. Well, I did ask if there were any pupae eating around, and then they says that yes, there are cocoons all over the place. Well, that's thrilling. It's starting to get a little bit warmer. So perhaps we're getting near the heat source of some sort. And here we are. There's no way I'm putting out this heat source. Oh, boy. The heat is coming from the flaming deeps. But wait, there's a noise coming from around the corner to the right. Uh-oh. Well, we better see what that's all about. Oh, well, there's a gash high orc here. That's something. Well, we'll take care of that. Ha! Now, what were we? We were investigating a noise, I believe. Well, that and orcs and all sorts of stuff like that. We will find out what's going on. Assuming the orcs let us, of course. I think the noise came from somewhere down this way. Ooh. What's this? The heat is coming from the boiling oil in pools and lava pools of the flaming deeps. There is nothing that can be done to stop it from helping the Grodbog hive incubate their young. But there appears to be an injured dwarf hiding along the rocks ahead. You should see if he needs any help. Alright, I suppose I can do that. Pieces of scaffold. What's this? Wood is in short supply at Khazad-dûm, and the pieces of scaffold are found around the Flaming Deeps could prove to be useful in repairing efforts of being performed beneath the Crossroads of Ash. Well, how should I know what would help with the Crossroads of Ash? I haven't been there yet. But all right. Now, who's this injured dwarf? Oh, yes, this injured dwarf. Hello there.
If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough?
Thank you for stopping to speak with me, traveler. We have been leading an assault on the orcs, but were overtaken by a much larger force than we prepared for. I got away, but have sustained a serious injury. I'm too hurt to travel, but I would appreciate it if you would go check to see if there was any additional survivors at Haddad-Mizer. Haddad-Mizer can be found to the northwest. Just follow the sounds of the battle. Alright, well, I will see if I can find anything down whatever. I can still hear the sounds of battle in the distance, and I also see dragonettes, who can be annoying at times. But I also see a Grim up ahead, and not one of those cold ones that we saw in Regien and in Forgel. This one seems to be made of fire. Did I run to fire grids? Oh, of course I ran to fire grids during that instance in Agmar. Of course. At the end of Volume 1, I think I ran to a few there. Destroy fiery grims in the Flaming Deeps. Right. Well, I'm not going to go out of my way for that one because I'm going to run to some of those while running the Way of Smith skirmish. I've done that skirmish enough times to know you can get that. And we got worms here. Defeat worms in Moria. 1 of 100. Alright, so that means we've got 298 to go. Whee! Well, this way I think is this. Oh, this way. That's the passage I missed before. Alright, let's get into here. We've got sounds of battle draw nearer as you grow closer to Haddad-Mizer. Alright, but we also collect a few of these things. And I should have a nice collection of scaffolding by the time I'm finished with all this. The voice cries out, and the sound of battle abruptly comes to an end. Uh-oh. Well, unfortunately, I have some worms to deal with before I can get there and investigate, but I can only hope that the dwarves won the battle. But based on what I've been hearing so far, I've arrived at Haddad-Mizer. I should search for the sign of survivors. Upon arriving at Haddad-Mizer, you see that the orcs have a strong grasp upon the area, making it difficult to get in or out. The orc forces are strong, and their members must be thin, so defeat Gashai orcs in this area. Alright, fine, and I also might as well pick up my last piece of scaffolding that I need for that quest. Good. I need to take that to Anazmekhen. Right. Oh. This is one of those orcs I need to kill, right? And I still need to follow some more sounds of battle, apparently. Thought they came to an end. Oh well. I think, though, that they eventually lead you up here, I'm guessing? Right? Maybe not. This looks like a major point in here. Hey, heard any signs of a battle? No. Orcs are useless. Well, I guess they're useful for finishing up quests. They die so well. Let's see what we could find up here. Uh, that doesn't look good. I don't think the dwarves won that battle. Well, we'll have to double check on that. Hello? No, didn't win at all. Examined the fallen dwarf for signs of life, and I noticed a half-written scroll clutched to his hand. Sadly, no dwarf survives this onslaught, but the scroll should be investigated, for surely it will be important to this poor fellow. All right. I found the half-written scroll intended to be delivered to Anzamechem, clutched in his hand. So let's go to that place and bear more bad news. We have arrived in Anzamechem. Whee! Hello there.
Greetings, friend. Are you lost?
My goodness, this is troubling news. If there were Gashai reinforcing at Hadad Mazer, I can only assume that they are also at Akarmayu and Hermu Kazer. We must warn the others before it is too late, assuming it's not already too late.
Oh, glorious day. We shall soon restore Moria.
But I think that's it for this particular section here, because I am going to set this in place of the Orc Watch. But I think it is time to pick up the last piece of information for Bingo Boffin and then head over to the 21st Hall, which is where I'm going to meet you for the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.